Hey, Zudoragi here, coming to another video review. And today, as you can see, I'll be taking a look at Deluxe Class Swoop from the Power of the Primes toy line. First things first, size compared to a soda can. He is very compact in pterodactyl mode? Is he a pterodactyl or pteranodon? Doesn't matter. His colors are, well, Dinobot colors. Sort of a semi-metallic gray, quite a bit of black, a bit of blue, some red, some translucent plastic with gold paint, gunmetal gray, and a very tiny bit of shiny green. Oh, and the tiniest bit of silver on the side of the head. As far as posability in this mode, he can do a little bit. His mouth can open. He can actually open it quite far. Looks like his jaw's broken. You can also tilt his head up on this hinge so you can get some pretty good flying poses. It's very hard to push it back down though. His beak also doesn't stay in place. His little toes can move up and down. And his wings are fairly posable. This main joint can move in and out. Can't really move out further than that. And this joint can pretty much go all over the place. So you can get a pretty good sort of perching pose on him, which is nice. And that's pretty much it for the posability. He does come with a couple of accessories. He has his sword, and you can't really do a whole lot with it in this mode because all the ports are covered up, but what you can do is you can put his head back, and there's this little port on the bottom of his beak, and this post there can plug in like that. It's a thing. Come on, back down. Get back down, will ya? Jeez, it's a stiff joint. Yuck, yuck. He also has his Prime armor, which in this mode, he has these two large tabs on the back, which you can put them into these slots here. And there he is with his Prime armor on him. Doesn't really add a whole lot, but it does sort of hold his back together a little better, which I kind of like. And he does have little ports all over him, so you can take a Titan Master or a Prime Master and just stand them on there. Maybe. That pretty much does it for his beast mode. Now I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently going forward with the combiners because about a year and a half ago I reviewed several combiner figures where I had reviewed or shown the transformation into the modes that I don't normally use, and I was going to show the other one that I do usually use for those modes in the main combiner video. But I've changed up how I do things, and two of them I have sold. So going forward, I'm going to show you how to get into both leg and arm mode from the alternate mode. So, starting off simple with his arm mode. Just take the beak section, it's all in this little hinge here. Just bring that forward, get the wings out of the way, bring out the arms, bend them all the way, and there are these tabs that go into those slots right there. Like that. Take these little legs and just fold them back. Untab this from the back of the body and just bring it down. Bring up the combiner plug. Bring the wing sections down. Bring them in, and there are slots here. They'll go on tabs right there. It's not a very secure fit, but it does the job well enough. And go ahead and rotate the forearm so it's in position. Bring the feet part down to form the wrist. And then just take the prime armor, bring down the fingers, flip up the post, bring the thumbs down. Now some people, they usually flip the thumbs like that to sort of make it look a little more natural. But considering that Volcanicus is sort of like the beast, I have both thumbs out because it looks more, I don't know, crazy. So then just plug this post into that port. Come on. And there you, gotta angle the camera up. And there you have Swoop in arm mode. Alright, now into leg mode. So again, starts off the same, just take this whole section and bring it down like that. Fold the feet up into the back. Bring all of this down, split the legs, and there are some double hinges in here. Just bring these up, and they should all fit nicely right around the arms. Oh, come on. There we go. Just bring all that up. Maybe. And then just collapse it all together. Bring up the combiner port, or combiner plug. Bring down the wings. Fold them in. And there you have Swoop in his leg mode. The feet come with Grimlock, so that's why he doesn't have any right now. Okay. Back to Beast mode, and then on to Robot mode. And on to the Robot mode. So the first thing you want to do, just to make things a little easier, is just bring the beak down. And there's a little notch right here that'll go into that tab right there. Fold out the wings. Untab the arms from the waist. Fold up the dino legs. Bring down the back to become his legs. Bring out the foot, split the legs. Flip out the hands, rotate it forward. And forward. Flatten the wings. And there you have Swoop in robot mode. Here's his size compared to a soda can. Standard deluxe class size. He didn't really change all that much, so his overall colors are mostly the same. Sort of a medium gray, blue, silver, metallic green, red, gunmetal gray, and that clear plastic with the gold paint on the inside. View from above and from below. Posability is okay. Head's on a ball joint, so it can go up and down a little bit, tilt side to side. Can only turn side to side that far because of the collar. Arms can go out to the side that far. They could conceivably go all the way around, but the wings get in the way. There's a swivel just below the shoulder. Arms can bend that far, at one joint. Nothing at the wrist. Normally the waist can't be used, but if you untab the beak, you can get some waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, out to the side that far, swivel just below the hip, bend a little over 90 degrees, and the feet can tilt back and forth due to transformation. And of course the wings, they can go up and down, in and out. This part can extend. So if you really want, you can give him a full wing spread, or you can collapse them down so he takes up a little less space. Or you can collapse them even further, give him sort of a cape look. And of course he does still have his accessories. He has his sword, which is oddly molded in clear plastic but painted over, which is a little unusual. And you can just plug it into his hand like that. Works fairly well. And you've got his prime armor, which you can do quite a few things with. You can flip out the post and put it onto his forearm. You can put it onto his back. Just bring his wings up a little bit. Get the post out of the way. Flip the thumbs down. There are these tabs here on the thumbs that go into those slots on his back. So you can have it on his back and a little more out of the way. Or what you're supposed to do, and what I didn't find out until much later, is there are actually little slots on the sides of the Pteranodon head. And you can bring the thumbs in, and these tabs will go into those slots. Just like that. Sticks out a little too far for my liking. And of course, you can take off this panel, which you can use as a gun. And you do have that space there for an Enigma, or a Prime Master, or a Titan Master. In my case, the swoop I got came with the Solus Prime card, so I use the Solus Prime Master. Just fold it up, slot it in. There he is. And he now sticks out even further. You really don't want a chest bump swoop. He's got the advantage. Let's just get that out of there. But like this on his own, he's not too bad. Pretty neat little figure. I kind of wish he was bigger. Like a lot of people have said, I kind of wish that they had done the Titan class combiner as Volcanicus and made the Predacons standard Scramble City combiners, but what can you do? I am, however, looking into the, I believe it's the Black Mamba set, or BMB, something like that, where the limb figures are all Voyager class, and then the Grimlock is Leader class, which ends up making Volcanicus much larger. So I might be getting that, I don't know. But as far as that goes, that does it for my review of Deluxe Class Swoop from Power of the Primes. Bye-bye.